Be prepared. This August looks peaceful, but it was precisely designed to pressure the chosen ones into breaking. And you might just be the target. Most people think of August as just another random month, but you're not most people, and this August isn't playing by the same rules. It's been designed to look normal on the surface. Same dates, same sun. But underneath, this month is a funnel, one that's quietly pulling energy from the collective, pushing pressure onto the chosen ones, and watching to see who cracks. The truth is, you're being studied, not by people, but by forces that only show up when the field is loud enough for them to slip through. And August is loud, impulsive, distracted, the perfect cover. They want you triggered, they want you reactive, and most of all, they want you talking too much. But what's coming mid-month isn't just about secrecy anymore. It's about recognizing something far more dangerous. This month, your voice can either shield you or summon what you're not ready for. Let's get one thing clear. Going quiet isn't the same as going invisible. This isn't about shutting people out, it's about becoming unreadable. In August, some energies will come wearing light. Soft voices, spiritual language, a calm face. But their mission? Extraction. They want your truth, your insight, your energy, not to connect, but to siphon. That's why the ones who overshare, over-explain, and post their every revelation online, they're already leaking, spiritually wide open. And in August, wide open means wide vulnerable. So here's the move. Refine your circle, protect your rituals, keep your insights sacred. Not everything holy has to be spoken, not every lesson is meant to be uploaded. You don't need to ghost the world, you just need to know who's earning access and who's just disguising hunger as curiosity. There is something sacred about what you've made it through. The betrayals, the near breakdowns, the invisible battles you had to fight alone, they weren't just experiences. They were initiations. And in August, those past initiations are being scanned. The mistake most people make this month is talking too much about what they've survived. It feels harmless, even empowering, telling someone how far you've come, the darkness you've faced, the strength you've earned. But in this current energetic climate, that kind of sharing acts like a beacon. You're not just telling your story, you're summoning its frequency, because August is a mimic. It wants to drag your healed wounds back into the spotlight to see how deeply they've really closed. It will recreate the same emotional tests, just wearing different names and faces. And when you talk too freely about what almost destroyed you, the energy hears it as an invitation. It goes, this is still alive in them. Let's try again. Not everything you've survived is meant to be retold. Some victories only remain victories if you leave them buried in silence. This month isn't about showcasing your scars. It's about protecting the power they gave you. You didn't crawl through fire just to turn your transformation into small talk or spiritual content for others to consume. So if you feel the urge to share, pause. Ask yourself, is this for healing? Or am I leaking power for the sake of being understood? Because in August, every word you speak about your past survival echoes into the present and either reinforces your boundaries or dissolves them. Your survival is a weapon, not a confession. August doesn't always knock on your door. Sometimes it knocks through other people's mouths. This is not the month to talk about who you've removed from your life. Not your ex, not that fake friend, not the relative who drained you dry. The moment you speak their name, even casually, you reconnect the cord. And the truth is, not all entities need your permission to re-enter. Sometimes they just need your attention. You might think you're just venting or reflecting, but on a spiritual level, You're engaging with that tie again. You're reactivating a path that was finally closed. And August, being what it is, a magnet for chaos cloaked in light, is full of what I call cord hunters. These are energies that don't need your body. They want your memory, your voice, a piece of your focus. And talking about someone you've energetically cut off, that's enough to pull them right back in. The more you speak on the severed, the more you sew it back together. It doesn't matter if you're right or if your reasons were valid. It doesn't matter if they were toxic, if they wronged you, or if you just want to process it one last time. August is not offering neutrality, it's offering traps disguised as healing. Let your disconnection exist in silence. That silence is not avoidance, it's armor. Who you no longer speak to is sacred, but who you no longer speak about, that's power. If someone tries to bring them up, change the subject. If the thought creeps in while you're alone, don't wrestle with it. Let it pass like smoke. You don't owe the past your voice, especially when your future is listening so closely. And make no mistake, something is listening. What was meant for you wasn't meant for everyone's ears.